A mother vanishes in the dead of night, and 3 weeks later, her daughter stands before a camera with tears in her eyes, begging the world for one simple thing: bring her home. It has been 24 days since 4-year-old Nancy Guthrie was last seen alive. On January 31, she walked into her home on the outskirts of Tucson, Arizona, and by morning, she was gone. No goodbye, no warning, just silence where a woman's life used to be. Authorities believe she was taken from her bed against her will, in what investigators are treating as a kidnapping or abduction that unfolded sometime in the middle of the night. On February 24, her daughter, Today co-anchor Savannah Guthrie, posted an emotional video to Instagram that stopped the internet cold. Dressed in yellow, a color that has quietly become a symbol of hope and solidarity for the Guthrie family, Savannah spoke with the raw, unvarnished grief of a daughter who has been holding her breath for weeks. "It is day 24 since our mum was taken in the dark of night from her bed," she said, "and every hour and minute and second and every long night has been agony since then of worrying about her, fearing for her, aching for her, and most of all, just missing her." Then came the announcement that sent shockwaves through the investigation. The Guthrie family is offering a reward of up to $1 million for any information that leads to Nancy Guthrie's recovery. The reward does not require an arrest or prosecution, only that Nancy be found. And if more than one person comes forward with credible, valid information, the $1 million can be split among them. Savannah made it clear that anonymity is an option. "You can call the 1-800 tip line," she urged. "You can be anonymous if you want. Someone out there knows something that can bring her home." This was not a decision made in haste. Sources close to the family revealed that Savannah and her siblings had wanted to offer a cash reward from the very beginning of the investigation. Law enforcement, however, advised against it early on, citing concerns that a public financial incentive could flood the tip infrastructure with false or unverifiable leads before investigators were ready to process them. The family waited, consulted carefully with authorities, and finally, after more than 3 weeks of silence, they decided the time had come. A federal official summed up the calculus plainly. "We don't need another 1,000 calls. We need one." Money can erode a lot of allegiances. Within just 12 hours of Savannah's Instagram post going live, more than 750 calls poured into the FBI's tip line. A senior law enforcement official confirmed the surge to NBC News, calling the influx notable and appreciated, though the nature of the calls was not immediately characterized. The reward is being offered on top of the FBI's existing $100,000 reward for information leading to Nancy's return, as well as an additional $102,500 offered through Tucson Crime Stoppers, known locally as 88 Crime, a large portion of which came from an anonymous donor. In her video, Savannah also acknowledged what many in the family have been quietly carrying: the possibility that their mother may no longer be alive. "We also know that she may be lost," she said, her voice breaking. "She may already be gone. She may have already gone home to the Lord that she loves, and is dancing in heaven with her mom and her dad, and with her beloved brother, Pierce, and with our daddy." She paused before adding, "And if this is what is to be, then we will accept it. But we need to know where she is. We need her to come home." Despite the weight of those words, Savannah refused to let go of hope entirely. "Please keep praying without ceasing," she said. "We still believe in a miracle. We still believe that she can come home. Hope against hope. As my sister says, we are blowing on the embers of hope." Alongside the reward announcement, the Guthrie family revealed they are donating $500,000 to the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children, recognizing that their family is far from alone in living through this kind of nightmare. Michelle DeLaune, CEO of the organization, confirmed the donation in a statement, saying the gift was rooted in a simple but powerful belief. When a family is in crisis, they deserve someone to stand with them. The National Center for Missing and Exploited Children added that the donation would go toward providing guidance, resources, and hope to families across the country who are searching for answers just like the Guthries are. Pima County Sheriff Chris Nanos has been unequivocal in his defense of Savannah and her family throughout this ordeal. All members of the Guthrie family have been cleared as suspects. "The Guthrie family are victims, plain and simple," Nanos stated firmly, adding that to suggest otherwise is not only wrong, It is cruel. Earlier in the investigation, the FBI released doorbell camera images and video showing an armed, masked man outside Nancy Guthrie's home on the morning she disappeared. The suspect has been described as a male, approximately 5 feet 9 to 5 feet 10 inches tall, with an average build, wearing a black 2.5-liter Ozark Trail Hiker Pack backpack. Two law enforcement sources later told NBC News that not all of the images released by the FBI were captured on the morning of the disappearance. At least one image appears to have been taken on an earlier date, suggesting the suspect may have visited the property before the night Nancy went missing. The FBI declined to comment on the timing. Sheriff Nanos told NBC News that authorities do not have confirmed evidence the image was taken earlier and said the matter remains under investigation. Separately, investigators recovered a black glove approximately 1.5 miles from Nancy Guthrie's home. DNA from the glove was tested against CODIS, the FBI's national database for DNA from criminal offenders, but returned no match. Further testing is ongoing. The Pima County Sheriff's Department has also confirmed that biological evidence recovered during the broader investigation is undergoing DNA analysis, though officials cautioned that the process can be lengthy. Multiple ransom notes have surfaced in connection with the disappearance, and the Pima County Sheriff's Office has maintained since early in the investigation that Nancy Guthrie was likely taken from the home against her will, possibly in the middle of the night. No suspect has been named or arrested. Supporters outside Nancy's home have left flowers and handwritten signs, including one message directed at her captor: "Unintentional things happen, and we get that. Life is made up of choices. Please make the right one now." In a video posted on February 15, Savannah had already spoken directly to whoever took her mother. "It's been 2 weeks since our mum was taken, and I just wanted to come on and say that we still have hope and we still believe," she said. "And I wanted to say to whoever has her or knows where she is, it's never too late. You're not lost or alone. It is never too late to do the right thing." Now, with $1 million on the table and a grieving family counting every passing hour, the search for Nancy Guthrie has entered a new and urgent chapter. Savannah Guthrie closed her February 24 video with a plea that was equal parts desperate and dignified. "If you've been waiting and you haven't been sure, let this be your sign to please come forward, tell what you know, and help us bring our beloved mom home so that we can either celebrate a glorious, miraculous homecoming or celebrate the beautiful, brave, courageous, and noble life that she has lived. Please be the light in the dark." If you have any information about Nancy Guthrie's whereabouts, you can contact the FBI tip line at 1-800-CALLFBI or reach out to Tucson Crime Stoppers at 88-CRIME. All tips can be made anonymously. What do you think it will take to finally bring Nancy Guthrie home? Do you believe the $1 million reward will be the turning point that breaks this case open? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, and if you want to stay updated on this story as it develops, make sure you hit like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss an update.